Hi, people.
Greetings.
I'm Mark.
And I'm AJ.
And roll for initiative. So, we're playing D&D.
Yay! Nerd stuff.
I'm joined today by my always companion, AJ Baker. My other companion, who's sometimes here, Joey Thomas. And, half of Camera Crew, and Bill Will Till.
Also known as Trevor Till.
And we are going to play D&D. AJ and Trevor have played D&D with me before. Joey has no idea what he is doing.
Woohoo! Partay.
So, we're going to get into this. I'm going to do a quick quest, and it's going to be really cool. I promise you guys.
So just to clarify what we're doing with the iPads and phones, rather than having the paper character sheets, we figured we would just do this. It's an app that we found. Does it all for us electronically. It's much easier. There's not as much erasing and all that. It's just kind of messy. So we're just doing this, making it a little bit easier for us. So, shall we begin?
Yes. Some of the rules we will be explaining to Joey, so then you guys also get an idea of the game as we go along. Later episodes, we will not have to do all this explaining. So, trust me, if this starts off a bit slow, that's just because it's the first episode. So, after this, it'll be laser quick, and you'll get a lot of story.
Alright.
Because I have a pretty good story written, if I do say so myself. So, introduce your characters, guys, and we will be using
Well, is there
characters.
like some reason that we're here together?
Well, introduce your characters first, and then I'll give a reason.
So we give our backstories now too?
No, not all of it. Reveal your backstories kind of like throughout the thing.
Slowly?
Like
Okay.
slowly,
Alright,
like a slow burn.
Alright, I shall introduce myself first.
Oh, and we are using character voices, so get ready for that.
Yay! Okay. To be totally honest, my character voice is not very solid. But, yeah. So, I am a ranger. I'm a gnome, actually. I am the gnome ranger. I didn't set up around that pun, but now I will. That's the rest of the series, and you'll find in my backstory. My name is Bodyknock Reinhard. I am a ranger. And this is my character voice, because I'm a gnome.
We'll get used to it.
Woohoo! Alright,
Bill-
Trevor, you're up.
Bill Wilson?
Alright, my name is Bill Will Till. I'm a cleric 1, and I'm a human, so I'm basically just like a wizard, kind of like Gandalf.
You shall not pass!
Sage. I don't know. I'm pretty average, I guess. I'm pretty weak as a wizard, but it's good enough. And this is gonna be my character voice, with a little bit of a Scottish twang, kind of, but so somewhat resembling Ian McKellen, but
He's not Gandalf,
not to
we
the,
promise.
Not to the fact that it's too obvious.
Alright,
Alright.
Joey.
Well, I'm Joey, and my character name is Joseph Wilson. Really original.
So AJ was the only one that we gave a really weird character name to.
I picked it myself. I think it's cool.
Trevor had his character name picked out for this whole year, Bill Will Till. He wasn't not gonna get that name, and Joey, we just gave him the name Joseph Wilson.
Alright, so I'm a human fighter. I'm also pretty average.
So I'm the only not human, but that's fine.
I'm pretty buff, pretty,
The racism will come up later.
yeah.
Woohoo!
And my character voice is gonna be, hello, I'm Joseph Wilson, and I'm a human fighter.
And this is the reason you should buy Superflex.
So yeah,
And I did P90X.
And I did P90X.
I did P90X
Oh my
and ate
God.
nothing but protein powder for 3 years, and look at me now.
Okay, so we will get started. So, a gnome, a cleric, and a fighter walk into a bar.
This is like a really bad joke.
Yeah, no, okay. I will not be making a crappy D&D joke today. You, all three, live in the town of Neverwinter, which is in the kingdom of Faerun. I believe the world is named Faerun, or that's the continent, and Neverwinter is governed by Lord Artemis Sterling. Basically,
You should have named him Farquaad.
shit.
fine. You know what?
No,
We can do whatever we want here. Neverwinter is governed by Lord Farquaad. Copyright.
Yes.
Copyright. Shrek. That is from Shrek, guys. We didn't make that up, okay? Intellectual property rights and all that. So Neverwinter is governed by Lord Farquaad.
Alright.
You three are all at the tavern, the Little Unicorn.
Drunken Goat. We're at the tavern called the Drunken Goat.
Okay. The tavern is named the Drunken Goat.
Yes.
That is another thing. I will be making up the story, but if you have any suggestions, I will retcon it. I will make it so it is canon to the story.
Is the town called Neverwinter because it's like
The town-
super ironic because we're in the south and it doesn't have winter, or is it ironic because it always snows?
Or is it literal because it's no? Are we at the North Pole?
Okay.
Is it Santa? Where's
No.
Santa? Is Farquaad
Neverwinter
Santa?
is just the name of the town, guys. I don't know why it's
So it
named that.
doesn't have to do with the temperature
I will
or climate conditions?
I will come up with the history of Neverwinter at a later date and send it to you in a lengthy email. How's that?
Perfect.
And then you will
Ooh, the
form
angst.
our-
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you three all live in the town of Neverwinter, and you frequent the bar, the Drunken Goat. And one day, you all three receive an anonymous letter.
Anonymous.
Anonymous letter. With the symbol of Lord Farquaad on the bottom, the insignia. You are invited to the Drunken Goat and to meet and it says that you will meet a man in a black cloak at the table in the back of the bar. You all three get there at the same time. It's a really awkward situation. You know, like when three people show up to a date and three people show up to like the same place and they thought they were the only one invited. Like that kind of awkward feeling. Like I didn't know these people were coming. That kind of feeling.
But
So-
like, I walk in and I'm kind of shady and really intimidating because they haven't heard my voice yet. So I'm like kind of intimidating. and
Well,
I got
you're
this-
an-
I
you're
got a cowl.
You're a gnome.
I'm a
Yeah,
I'm
if
going-
anything- if
I'm not
anything,
being-
I'm the most intense.
Yeah,
I am a
I'm not being
questionable.
a
I am a
racist,
questionable
but
gnome.
I have to say this, AJ. You're a gnome.
At best,
No one here is intimidated by
I
you.
am a questionable gnome.
In all honesty, I will probably give you disadvantage on intimidation checks because you're a gnome.
You know what?
Like, I have no intimidation.
I got +3.
Okay.
I won't make any intimidation. I'll just kill him. That doesn't even have to happen.
Okay.
Will be really
So we
scared
are
if they
setting
don't.
the start. We are setting the.
I will cut your ankles
Okay.
so hard.
So you all three get to this table, and there is a figure in a black cloak sitting there, and he
It's me.
goes, "It is not you."
Freaking, What's your name?
Okay, you need
Body
to
not
stop.
Reinhard.
Body not Reinhardt.
Okay, so you need to stop, okay? And he goes, "You can take a seat."
Oh really? They're free for the taking? Oh really? They're free for the taking?
Thank you for using your character voice.
I'm gonna go home with this chair.
No, I mean sit down.
Oh okay.
I take a seat then.
Thank
Sit
you.
down.
That is the next
I-
part of Dungeons and Dragons. You have to say what you do, and you can do whatever you want, pretty much. If you do something that I think deserves it, I'll make you roll a dice to do it.
I'll stare you in the eyes for a second, and then I'll take a seat.
No, anything like the stuff that's just what your character is
Oh.
literally saying.
Oh.
Like if you're
Okay.
That, you're not saying. Yeah, it's not your character saying that. It's you saying,
Okay.
I'm gonna stare him in the eyes
Okay.
and then take a seat.
I'll
I'm gonna-
stare him in the eyes for a couple seconds, and then take my seat.
I'm gonna first sit
That
in
was
the,
really kind of weird, dude. Don't know why you did that, but okay.
I'm gonna first sit in the chair and then realize that I can't see over the table if I sit, so I'll just stand on the chair.
I find that kind of hilarious and slightly adorable. Let's move on.
Put an arrow in your face.
You're probably
Put an
one.
arrow in your face.
That is so cute. I can't even. To describe how cute
Oh,
that is.
that was a crazy catch, my dude. Nice one.
So you're probably wondering why I gathered you here today.
No,
actually,
I'm pretty sure we're here to get drunk like the goat.
No,
Oh man.
I have a job for you.
But when it
Lord.
is St. Patrick's Day, so you know we want to have a little bit of fun.
All right.
Who is this St. Patrick you speak of?
Oh,
I'm
very
I'm
famous
pretty
man from my
curious
country,
on
actually.
what's going on, so you can please just tell me so I can go
All
home.
right. So
Wait, start
I'm
moving.
here as a representative of Lord Farquaad.
Who are you?
Or
Is this really how this conversation is going to go? Because if it is, I will leave and call that guy later
No, it's
with
fine.
the fantasy telephone because this is like the Middle Ages.
What the fuck?
I will call you later with a fantasy
No,
telephone.
it's fine. Go ahead. Actually, it's fine.
Okay. So, Lord Farquaad needs you three to recover something for him. He wants to offer you a job, but this is more of like the trial run of the job. So, if you accept, I will give you a map, and you will head out on a great adventure about 3 days from here into these ruins to recover a special artifact for Lord Farquaad. And if you recover this artifact, you will be rewarded handsomely and you will get a job. How does that sound?
what? First of all, what kind of ruins are these? And second of all, what kind of job is this?
Well,
I agree with that statement.
I will give you all the details as soon as you accept.
I mean, I'm getting kind of bored, so why not?
I know
Although-
nothing else to really do. The church is quite boring.
Also, since you three will, okay, well, thank you for all for accepting. and,
Well, I accept.
Oh, thank you. I just kind of assumed. I thought you had said that because you raised your hand. So,
Mr. Teacher?
So, since all three of you will be working together, you can introduce yourselves, all that later. But right now, I will explain to you the job that you have. So, I'm going to look at a map real quick so I know what mountains are nearby. One sec. This is me as a DM. One sec. Sorry, guys. I forgot to look at
I'm
this.
Joseph Wilson.
Oh,
I'm biting up Reinhardt.
Joseph Wilson.
Better put it
So, in the side of Mount Hotenow, in the actual side of the mountain, like it's inside of it, there is ruins of what appear, I believe, to be a temple of some sorts. I don't know for sure. My boss didn't give me all the details. He just kind of gave me the map and stuff and told me what to tell you. I'm supposed to be vague and mysterious. So, in the side of this mountain, you will find a temple of some sort, and in the right back room, or maybe it's the left. I don't know. It's something like that. In one of the back rooms,
Awesome.
there is an artifact that my boss needs you to recover. It is a black cloth. Whatever you do not set this cloth on the ground and then stand on top of it.
Okay. Thank
Those
you.
are really specific
Do
instructions.
not
Thanks for
put
the
the
help.
cloth in the ground and step on it.
I wouldn't have ever thought to do that until you tell me to.
All right. So,
I feel as if we
do
should
you
do that at
understand?
some point.
Do not do that.
Do not. Do not.
I really want to, but that's okay.
All right. So it's about 3 days north of here. Do you accept? Wait, you already accepted.
We
Never
literally
mind.
already did that, man.
All right.
Keep it moving.
He gives you a map, and then
Mine?
he.
Alright.
And then he
Okay.
just kind of disappears in a cloud of smoke, and then you realize you can like see him like walking out the back door, cause like he was trying to be mysterious, but he's not very good at it, and he's just like, oh, bye, and then he leaves. So now you three are all sitting at this table together,
And I stole
and
the
you
map.
have just been offered a job, and AJ has the map.
Alright, buddy. We're gonna have some real problems real quick. Alright?
Can we go back?
I feel like it'd be better if you called me Pipsqueak.
No, you can't just like.
Can't just make yourself nicknames, buddy. Okay?
All right, fine. Well, let's see. What are we looking at here?
I then lay the map on the table and start pointing. Even though I don't really know what I'm pointing
Okay,
at, I just start pointing at random figures.
I can actually show you what you are looking at because I do have a map of the nearby area, and you are going to Mount Hotenow.
You wanna-
You're going to Mount Hope now. We're in Neverwinter. Where is the town of Neverwinter?
Neverwinter.
Okay.
Oh, by the sea. That's nice.
I'll probably put the impose this onto the screen, so you'll see it in a second.
So interesting. What is this area here we have to go through?
It's like a hideous swamp area. Let's actually look at the guy because it
Well,
says
you see,
hills.
if
Okay.
you would like
Let's just
to,
hills.
Hills.
if you
Alright.
would,
Hills.
uh, Is that a skill? I can't remember if there is a actually skill for reading maps. Probably be insight or history.
Perception,
Well,
perhaps?
I'm
No,
good at history,
no,
so-
it'd be insight or history. You're great at both either way.
So, do you think we should try to map it out or just wing it?
Trying to
I
map
feel
it
as
out.
if we should definitely map it out.
Map it out.
All right,
Can
so
I roll for my history to see if I
Let
can
the
find a clear path?
questionable Gandalf roll
yeah,
some dice.
so you can roll. I think this is a d20, right?
It's a 20.
Yeah, 20. So you can roll to see if you can like figure. So your history would tell you like if you know anything about the area, like if you know if there's been anything going on there in history.
Great question. So we were working
Insight,
together.
I
Yes,
don't
yeah.
know what insight would actually tell you. So yeah, it'd probably be history.
Oh
4.
God.
Well,
So
No idea.
you can tell from the map and the fact that it has a freaking legend that those circular things are hills. That's about it.
We already knew that, dude. Why did you ask? We already knew that.
I was just making sure, you know. It's
so we're gonna go through some
kind of a
hills.
tricky map today. My eyesight is very bad.
Yeah. Does everyone have good leg strength? Because we're gonna have a lot of stuff to
I
climb
have a
through.
question.
But
So
that's okay.
Yes. But you
so
know, we're all in a group here. You can just talk.
I fit easily in a backpack. Is that is that an option for the long journey?
We'll
have
keep that in
horses?
consideration.
so AJ actually does.
Fit in the backpack?
No.
Oh.
No, you're not that small. You're small. You're not that small.
Darn it! I was really hoping.
Because if you consider those hills to be difficult terrain, you actually don't have to deal with it because AJ is a ranger, and rangers give their whole group party advantage on difficult terrain, so it just becomes normal terrain. If I'm wrong about that and you play D&D, suck it.
Body knock, Reinhardt.
My name's
Okay.
Bot.
My name is Body Knock. Get it right. You don't
Okay.
need the Reinhardt part. Just the body knock. That's
Are
the
you guys?
important thing.
Are you guys ready? to
Yeah,
move
let's
on?
go.